Forum for Democratic Change Party in its Monday press briefing made conclusive remarks that Uganda police force is fused with the army to manhandle the public, including members of the opposition and the Fourth Estate by security operatives. The party's deputy spokesperson, John Chikonyogo, at the press conference alleged that while the police is supposed to keep law and order as enshrined in the Constitution and the Police Act, it has turned to the contrary, taking the front in committing brutality and violating human rights.
Most of the departments in the police are handled by the army. That's why we are not surprised to see what is happening in the country, that the police and the army use more brutal force as opposed to civil handling of civilians.
It has not been repealed. The UPDF Act is totally different, and they spell different functions for these institutions. So there's no way you can say a law-abiding government, such as the NRM government, can unilaterally fuse separate institutions without going through a due process.
Obiga Kanya clarifies that in situations where the nature of internal disturbance cannot be handled by police, it is authorized to call on other agencies for help. Some of the operations where the army has reinforced police are military in nature.
Bobby Wine or Robert Chiagolani has never hidden his view that he is supposed to have a military situation. He has created it. He mobilizes the population to act beyond what the police sometimes can handle.
Although Chikonyogo criticized the plan by army to hand over a list of abductees to police, saying it is a wrong move, Obiga Kanya said it is part of the investigations since it is a police matter to handle and take necessary actions.
Under normal circumstances, it would have been the police to investigate and decide.
So to me, I don't see any major problem there. Whether they were handled by, they were released by, investigated when they're in custody, I think that will even be improper. Let the police receive them, whether they release them on bond, whether they release them, they charge them in court.
Meanwhile, Chikonyogo advises people who have been brutalized to fight for their own rights through going to courts of law, protesting, and journalists can write about the inhuman treatment. I'm Navka Farida at Najana.